County reports its first West Nile death of the year. We broke this on social media earlier this afternoon. The patient lived in northwest Dallas in the zip code 75229. The county also reports its third human case of West Nile. There were 2 West Nile related deaths in Dallas County last year. For anyone who might be new to the area, health authorities say the best way to avoid West Nile exposure is to follow the 4 Ds. Remember these: wear bug spray with DEET all day, every day if you're outside. Dress in long, loose and light colored clothing outside. Drain all standing water and limit outdoor activities at dusk and dawn when mosquitoes are the most active.